being closed down to our right. And we are about ready for hockey. Steve Patafi is our lone referee tonight. Mark Hamlet, Judd Ritter handled the job along the lines. Puck is down and we're underway. On a the Admiral defensive core in scoring. One goal better than Jesse Blacker. Although Blacker did have one in Toronto this year. He's had 5 with the Admirals. Here's an Alex Grant drive and a goal! Near side point, 5-hole drive on Deslauriers, anchors away. It's a 1-0 Norfolk power play lead in the opening period. The ice to Kurtz over the red line, hits the Penguin blue line. He takes a nice hit from Reed McNeil. Puck delivered nonetheless by Kurtz back beyond the goal line. And 4-man back beyond the stripe. Lagunier getting it back out to Von Den, right side point. Across to Exelby. Exelby with a shot. Deflection. Score! It looked like John Kurtz just on the left side of Deslauriers to ricochet that one back behind the Penguin netminder. All hands on deck. It's 2-0 Norfolk. In Sun Arena. Puck down ice. Sauvé, a steal, trying to turn around the front of the net, and Deslauriers knocks it down. Deslauriers then gets up and punches Stortini, and we've got a melee down in the Penguin zone. Players coming together. Stortini getting punched by Deslauriers, the goaltender, thought that Stortini had perhaps tried to jab that puck away. And the line's been able to finally calm everybody down. So Deslauriers and Gibson have left. Eric Hartzell has come on to take over in net for the Penguins. Brad Thiessen, meanwhile, although we've not seen him as of yet, apparently to come in for the Admirals, although Thiessen remains with his ball cap on outside the doorway to the Admirals locker room down to our left. Apparently waiting for the official word that John Gibson is indeed out of the game. In fact, the Admirals are motioning down from that area where Thiessen and Gibson are towards the bench, trying to find out for sure, is Gibson out of the game or not? Thiessen has his helmet up on his head. Gibson's putting his jersey back on, awaiting official word whether or not the two goaltenders have been tossed out of this game. They fought right along the red line as they were coming back after a timeout. And the crowd still roaring. Gibson has his jersey back on. Helmet still off. He's standing right by the doorway. Down to our left, waiting to find out for sure if he's coming back in. No penalties on the board as of yet. Watch the replay here. The two came together. Stortini wrapping up LeBlanc. LeBlanc bending down at the waist, going down to a knee as Stortini wrestles him down, but apparently no interest there for LeBlanc, trying to get his team the power play. The period. Penguins launching a pass back on the right side wing for Brendan Mickelson. Back to Dumadel. High slot goes low. Look for a tip. Deflected in for a goal. Right in front of the net. That looked like Zach Sill, I believe, reaching out and redirecting it. Back behind John Gibson, and the Penguins are back in the game, down by just 1. John Kurtz trying to dig that puck off the wall. It'll be the Penguins up with it. Now we've got a fight back at the blue line, and this is Norm Ezekiel of the Admirals against the much taller Reed McNeil of the Penguins. McNeil a couple of rights. Ezekiel's helmet knocked off. Ezekiel trying to battle back with a left and now a right hand. An uppercut from Ezekiel. McNeil trying to jerk the jersey of Ezekiel and get him off balance. They come in close together, a couple of body shots. Ezekiel trying to get his arm free. McNeil hanging on, pulling Ezekiel with him. They grow tired and the linesmen jump in. Admirals sending it to Smith-Pelly on the half wall, back to Freeberg, across to the right wing, back in front, shot, score! Smith-Pelly, what a pass from the far ring by Edom. Freeberg with the other helper, tic-tac-toe it goes, back of the net, power play goal, 3-1 Norfolk. Minute 15 to go. Penguins in their own zone. And here's Edom trying to steal it away. He does so. Feeding Steckel, passing for the empty net and scoring. Dave Steckel snapping it in off the steal by Edom. An empty net goal. The Admirals now with a 4-1 lead. Down in the Penguin zone. Final few seconds off the board. All hands on deck as the Norfolk Admirals remain perfect against the Wilkes Barre Scranton Penguins. They have toppled their division rivals tonight. The Admirals are back within a point of the Penguins for second place in the East Division, winning it tonight by a 4-1 final score.